Visca Barça! Visca Barça! Ooh. What a game. You know one thing, whenever Barcelona and Atletico plays, it's always entertaining. Remember, we still have one more game to play in the Copa del Rey. Oh, I'm so hyped. I'm so full right now. Oh my goodness, what a game. What a game. Culés, enjoy. It's a night. This league is our league. If you count Barcelona out, you are in for a big shock. If you ever count Barcelona out, you are in for a big shock. Barcelona just won one of the best games in the La Liga season. And whenever they play Atletico, like I said, it's always entertaining. My goodness. My goodness. Mamma mia. Hansi Flick has done wonders. Like wonders. For me, this year he has to win the best coach. Hansi Flick has to win the coach of the year this year. Honestly, that guy has turned Barcelona into something else. This Atletico team that is so difficult to break their defense scored you 2 goals. You came back and beat them 4-2. I mean, it must be hard being an Atletico fan, man. This week, it's just Atletico and Liverpool. It must be hard being a fan of them because you just lost out a game to your rival Real Madrid in the Champions League in a controversial penalty. In the way you went out was controversial. And to put the nail in the coffin, Barcelona give you 4-2 in your home when we all thought that you were going to win that game, when you were already winning. Oh my goodness. As a Flick, man. Let me tell you something, guys. You see, this year, I smell treble for Barcelona. I smell treble. You see, treble. I smell treble for Barcelona. I think Barcelona is a eligible team that can win the 3 cup in Spanish league. You see the La Liga, you see the Copa del Rey, which they are still going to play against Atletico, and you see the league. Barcelona are very, 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 very strong. They're in a strong position to take all those 3 cups. Mark my word. But I'm so happy, man. I'm so happy. Let's go into the game because there were a lot of things that go into the game. You see Lewandowski. I don't know what Barcelona president is doing. You see that guy, he needs to be sold ASAP. He needs to be sold ASAP. That guy they need to look for something to replace that guy. Because if you look at the game today, that game should have been ended before the end of the game. Because we know Atletico. They don't play football. Atletico play just come back and put 11 men behind the ball. Man, I don't know what that changed. I mean, Atletico Madrid, it is time to even change it. Change your club. Change it. The coach. Because you can't buy a player like Julian Alvarez, who is as superb, who is outstanding. I don't know why Barcelona didn't get that guy. That guy is fit for Barcelona, not Atletico Madrid, that plays 11 men behind the ball. And you know, whenever Barcelona play Atletico Madrid, it's total domination. Because Atletico Madrid, they don't play nothing. They only wait for that counter-attack. And whenever they get that counter-attack, they just be at that right moment to be able to just maneuver their way and score Barcelona goals. And if you see the 2 goals they score Barcelona, it's mistakes. The second one shouldn't have counted because it touched the arm of one of the players of Atletico Madrid. And as we thought that the game was over, when Atletico Madrid scored that second goal. Because if you look at that game, throughout the game, Barcelona missed a lot of chance. Atletico just had those 2 chances they had, boom, and that was it. And when you thought that the game was over, what a goal by Lewandowski. He's been criticized. I criticize him because we know who the player is. He's not supposed to be there. He's already 37 years. He's old, but he still has that touch of magic. That is what we want as Barcelona fans. Boom, 2-1. Before you know, 2-2, just like the Copa del Rey. And you know, whenever we play Atletico Madrid, we play them, we score, but we kind of make mistakes at the end. But kudos to this man, Hansi Flick, who has already transformed this Barcelona team into something else. Kudos to this guy. What did he do? He made the changes. Put on Ronaldo Araujo, remove Koundé, who is on yellow card, put on Martin, who is on, and remove Balde, who is on yellow card as well. Because you see that Atletico Madrid, they use those two side backs to maneuver those Barcelona defense. Because they are too forward, and those other people that play midfield in Atletico Madrid team, they use the opportunities and eat that space And that's why you could see that they could score those two goals because they just break out of counter attack. And these two left fullbacks, Kunde and Alejandro Balde, they always make mistakes. That is what Flick should work on these guys. But what did Flick do? Bring those two players. Use Araujo to block Solot because Solot has been winning all the area ball throughout the whole game since he came in and been threat to that Barcelona defense. Brought Araujo and stopped the movement of Solot. And then Barcelona regained their style. Started pressurizing. And all of you are criticizing Lamine Yamal. You guys should remember that young man is just 17 years old. He's a small man. He's a small boy. But what that guy has, the energy, the confidence, the aura that guy has, the way he plays his football, I've never seen anybody that plays football in my life at that 17 years old in a big stage. Cut the ball inside and you know the funny thing, people say, oh, we know the way he plays, he always cuts to the left hand side and do whatever he do. Go and block that left hand side. You will know that he can cut it to the right, still beat people and still cut it back to that left and end the game. I went nuts after that third goal. That third goal killed me. Went nuts. Trust me, because I couldn't expect it. I was like, wow. We thought the game was over. We thought the game was over. Atletico Madrid brought out all their players. They put all of them in front of the Barcelona's box and everything was over. Counter attack. And before you know, they made mistake at the back. Ferran Torres, boom, 3-2, 4-2. I mean, and I went nuts. I was like, this is over. Yesterday, Madrid won against Villarreal. And they said, oh, today one of these people are going to lose. Most especially other people from Madrid, they want Barcelona to lose this game because they know if they lose, they'll be tied in the same point with one game in hand. What happened? We know that we are getting to this game against Atletico Madrid. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a massive one. Because Atletico Madrid, they just come back from a controversial loss in the Champions League. We know that it's going to affect them mentally, but we know that these are very big teams that they could attack you. They could stay the whole year, 20 years at behind the ball. Those people, I don't know why the Atletico Madrid president don't want to change philosophy. They have to change the coach because that's what the coach play full all the old players. Look at the caliber of players Atletico Madrid has. Julian Alvarez, Griezmann. You have all these players and you're still playing 11 men behind the ball. If I was Atletico Madrid president, when I would look at that Cholo Simeone and I will see what I can do with him, man, because he's not with those caliber of players and with the amount they've spent this season. Now, the Champions League is out of your hand. The league is probably getting out of your hand. The only possibility of getting a cup this season is against the same people that beat you tonight, against the best team in the world at the moment, which is Barcelona. And you're going to play them in second leg in that same your home. Good luck. You have a long season to go. Guys, culés, enjoy, man. I'm so happy tonight, man. Visca Barça. Visca.